The next Apple TV 4K isn't just a streaming box. It might be cheaper than ever and powerful enough to rival a game console. And yes, the leaks say Apple is putting the iPhone's A17 Pro chip inside. Here's why that could completely change everything. The Apple TV 4K hasn't had a proper refresh since 2022, and for Apple fans, that's starting to feel like forever. Think about it. Apple typically updates its iPhones every year, its iPads every couple of years, and even the Mac lineup gets refreshed regularly with new processors. But the Apple TV? It has been sitting quietly in the background, unchanged, for almost 3 years. For some, it has felt like Apple had forgotten about it altogether. But now, reports are surfacing that a new generation of Apple TV 4K is on the horizon, and the rumors suggest this isn't just a minor bump. In fact, one single upgrade might make this the most exciting version yet. So, what's the big deal? Well, the highlight of this leak is that Apple is preparing to bring the A17 Pro chip, the same powerful silicon found in the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, straight into the next Apple TV 4K. And for those who follow Apple's chips, you know exactly what this means. The A17 Pro isn't just a normal yearly refresh, it's a massive leap forward, especially in GPU performance. Apple designed it to handle console-quality gaming experiences on the iPhone, and now that power could soon be sitting right in your living room. Now let's pause for a second and think about the implications. The Apple TV 4K has always been known for its smooth interface, quick app switching, and excellent video playback. But when you add the A17 Pro into the mix, you're talking about a device that could rival dedicated gaming consoles in raw efficiency and graphics capabilities. That means richer Apple Arcade titles, potentially support for 8AA game streaming, and of course, more headroom for running the Apple Intelligence AI system that Apple has been slowly weaving across its ecosystem. And yes, Apple Intelligence could be the sleeper feature here. Imagine being able to sit on your couch, press Siri on the remote, and have AI summarize the latest shows, recommend content based on your mood, or even organize your smart home devices with contextual awareness. That's not confirmed yet, but given how Apple is integrating AI into iPhone, iPad, and Mac, it would make perfect sense for the Apple TV to become the AI hub for the living room. But the A17 Pro isn't the only rumored upgrade. Reports also point to a brand new wireless chip, codenamed Proxima. This could bring support for Wi-Fi 6E or possibly even Wi-Fi 7 alongside Bluetooth 5.3. Why does that matter? Well, streaming in 4K HDR with Dolby Vision requires a lot of bandwidth, especially if multiple people in the household are streaming at once. Wi-Fi 6E already reduces congestion by using the 6 GHz band, and Wi-Fi 7 takes it a step further, offering more stability and speed than ever. For users, this means fewer buffering issues, smoother video quality, and an overall faster experience. Bluetooth 5.3 also unlocks possibilities. Think better support for accessories like wireless headphones, gaming controllers, or even smart home sensors that pair directly with your Apple TV. It's small details like this that could quietly transform how people use the device day to day. Now let's talk about the pricing rumors, because this one has caught everyone off guard. Historically, Apple TV 4K has been a premium product. It's always been positioned as more expensive than competing streaming boxes from Amazon or Roku, often sitting in the $129 to $149 range. But according to multiple leaks, Apple is considering dropping the price below $100. That would be a game changer. At that price point, the Apple TV goes from being a niche luxury for enthusiasts to something the average family might actually consider over a Fire Stick or Chromecast. And if Apple does this, it would signal a huge shift in strategy. Instead of targeting only the Apple faithful, they could be positioning the Apple TV 4K as the centerpiece of Apple's larger push into services and smart homes. Think about it. Apple Arcade, Apple TV Plus, Fitness Plus, and HomeKit, all running on an affordable Apple TV box in millions of living rooms. That's not just hardware revenue. That's Apple building an ecosystem moat. But let's be honest, not everyone is convinced. Some analysts believe that while the leaks are exciting, the reality might be less dramatic. For example, the lack of 8K video support is one area where people feel Apple is falling behind. Many high-end TVs are already 8K ready, and while there isn't a ton of 8K content yet, enthusiasts expected Apple to be the brand pushing forward in that space. The fact that the new Apple TV might still top out at 4K could leave some disappointed. There's also the question of gaming. While the A17 Pro chip is powerful enough to deliver console-like experiences, Apple has historically struggled to make gaming a true selling point for the Apple TV. Apple Arcade is great, but it hasn't exactly set the world on fire. And unless Apple is planning to bring in big-name developers and AAA titles, the raw power of the A17 Pro might go underutilized. Some people feel this update could be more about keeping the Apple TV modern rather than turning it into a game console challenger. So, where does that leave us? Well, if the leaks are accurate, we're looking at a new Apple TV 4K arriving in October or November 2025, right after the iPhone 17 launch. That timing makes sense. Apple loves to roll out new hardware ahead of the holiday shopping season. And if the device really does pack the A17 Pro chip, the Proxima wireless upgrade, and possibly even a lower starting price, then this could be one of the biggest updates in Apple TV history. The bottom line is this. The Apple TV 4K has always been a solid device. It's sleek, fast, reliable, and tightly integrated into the Apple ecosystem. But for years, it's been hard to recommend to people who just wanted a cheap streaming stick. This new version could finally change that equation. It could make the Apple TV not only a premium option, but also an accessible one. So now I want to hear from you. Would you upgrade to the new Apple TV 4K just for the A17 Pro chip? Or are you waiting for something even bigger, like true console-level gaming or 8K video support? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this is shaping up to be one of the most interesting Apple releases of the year. And if you want to stay ahead of all the latest Apple leaks and news, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we've got plenty more deep dives coming your way.